The world of cocktails spans far beyond the basic rum and coke. With hundreds of classic cocktail recipes developed over decades, mixologists have perfected the balance of spirits, mixers, and garnishes to create the top 100 cocktails that have stood the test of time. From the smoky complexity of an old-fashioned to the refreshing zing of a mojito, this comprehensive cocktails list covers everything aspiring home bartenders need to know about mixing the perfect drink. This guide breaks down the ingredients, techniques, and fascinating histories behind the most popular cocktails that define modern mixology. Whether someone's hosting a party or simply wants to expand their drinking horizons, these 100 classic cocktails offer something for every palate and occasion. Old-fashioned. Among the top 100 classic cocktails, the old-fashioned stands as a testament to cocktail craftsmanship, consistently ranking as the world's top-selling classic cocktail for 6 consecutive years through 2020. Old-fashioned history. The cocktail's story begins in the early 1800s, originally known simply as the whiskey cocktail. Its current name emerged in the 1880s when traditionalists, seeking simpler drinks amid the era's complex concoctions, requested cocktails made the old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned ingredients. The classic recipe calls for base spirit, traditionally bourbon or rye whiskey, sweetener, simple syrup or sugar cube, bitters, 2 or 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, garnish, orange peel or cherry, optional. Old-fashioned preparation tips. The traditional method involves building the drink in a rocks glass, though modern variations exist. The key lies in achieving perfect balance. The drink shouldn't taste overwhelmingly sweet, bitter, or purely of whiskey. For optimal results, bartenders recommend using a 2:1 sugar-to-water ratio for the simple syrup and large ice cubes to prevent overdilution. The cocktail's enduring popularity has led to regional variations, including Wisconsin's unique brandy version, which became the state's official cocktail in 2023. While modern interpretations exist, the classic recipe's simplicity continues to showcase why it remains among the most popular cocktails in the world. Negroni. The iconic Negroni, with its striking red hue and perfect balance of bitter and sweet, represents Italian cocktail craftsmanship at its finest. Created in Florence's Hotel Baglioni in the 1920s, this classic cocktail has earned its place among the world's most celebrated drinks. Negroni history. The cocktail's origin story traces back to Count Camillo Negroni, who requested his favorite Americano cocktail be made stronger at Florence's Café Cassoni in 1919. The bartender replaced the traditional soda water with gin, creating what would become one of the most enduring cocktails in history. Negroni ingredients. The classic recipe maintains a precise 1:1.1 ratio of 3 core ingredients. Gin, a bold London dry-style gin Campari. The signature bitter component, sweet vermouth. High-quality vermouth. Keeps refrigerated for 3 months. Negroni. Serving suggestions. 2 primary serving methods have stood the test of time. The first involves building the drink in an old-fashioned glass filled with ice, while the second calls for stirring ingredients in a mixing glass and straining into a chilled cocktail glass. Both versions benefit from an orange peel garnish, which adds essential aromatic oils that enhance the drinking experience. The cocktail's bittersweet profile makes it an ideal aperitif, stimulating appetite through the Campari's distinctive bitterness. Its sophisticated character and straightforward preparation have secured its position among the most popular classic cocktails worldwide. Margarita. Few cocktails match the versatility of the margarita, which has evolved from a simple Mexican refreshment in the 1930s into one of the world's most adaptable drinks. Margarita variations. The classic recipe serves as a foundation for countless interpretations. The Tommy's Margarita, created in San Francisco in the early 90s, replaces orange liqueur with agave nectar. For those seeking heat, the spicy margarita incorporates muddled jalapenos, while fruit enthusiasts can explore variations with strawberry, mango, or watermelon. Margarita. Ingredients. The traditional recipe maintains elegant simplicity with 3 core components. Tequila, 1.5 ounces, preferably silver or reposado. Orange liqueur, 1 ounce. Cointreau, or quality, triple sec, fresh lime juice, 1/2 dosat, optional, agave syrup for sweetness. Margarita. Garnishing tips. The art of garnishing begins with the signature salt rim. For optimal results, bartenders recommend using a lime wedge to moisten the glass's exterior edge before dipping it in coarse salt. A professional touch involves salting only half the rim, offering drinkers control over their salt intake while preventing excess from falling into the drink. For the finishing touch, lime garnishes can take two forms: wheels or wedges. Lime wheels create an elegant presentation when floated atop the drink or positioned on the rim, while wedges offer the practical advantage of an extra citrus squeeze. Some contemporary presentations incorporate tajin, a Mexican seasoning blend, either mixed with the rim salt or as a supplementary garnish. Mojito. The quintessential Cuban cocktail, the mojito represents centuries of Caribbean cocktail craftsmanship, with roots tracing back to the 16th century. Mojito origins. The cocktail evolved from a medicinal concoction called El Drake, named after Sir Francis Drake, who sought remedies for his crew's ailments in Cuba. The drink transformed from its early form using aguardiente, a crude cane spirit, into the refined cocktail known today, gaining particular prominence in Havana's social scene. Mojito ingredients. The perfect mojito demands meticulous ingredient selection. White rum, light, clean tasting with subtle floral notes. Fresh lime, firm, bright green limes for optimal juice. Mint leaves, vibrant, perky spearmint without wilting. Sugar 1-2 teaspoons, adjustable to taste. Soda water, for essential effervescence. Mojito mixing techniques. The art of crafting this classic cocktail lies in the details. Bartenders recommend gentle handling of mint leaves to avoid bitterness. The proper technique involves muddle mint leaves with sugar and lime juice carefully. Add a splash of soda water. Fill glass with crushed ice. Pour rum and top with additional soda water. Garnish with fresh mint sprig and lime slice. The drink's enduring popularity stems from its perfect balance of sweetness, citrus, and herbal notes, making it a staple among the world's most popular cocktails. Manhattan. Standing as one of the most enduring drinks in the classic cocktails list, the Manhattan emerged in the 1860s as the first modern cocktail to include vermouth in its recipe. Manhattan history. The first documented mention of this sophisticated blend appeared in the September 1882 edition of the Olean Democrat. While various origin stories exist, the most credible account comes from William F. Mulhall, a bartender at New York's Hoffman House, who attributed its creation to a man named Black at his Manhattan Inn during the 1860s. Manhattan ingredients. The classic recipe maintains a precise ratio: 2 ounces rye whiskey or bourbon, 1 ounce sweet vermouth. 2-3 dashes Angostura bitters. Garnish, brandied cherry or lemon twist. The Manhattan's template has remained remarkably consistent throughout its history, unlike the martini, which has seen constant adjustments to its proportions. The 2-1 ratio of whiskey to vermouth has proven ideal for balancing the cocktail's components. Manhattan serving style. The cocktail demands specific preparation techniques for optimal results. It must be stirred, never shaken, for at least 20 to 25 rotations with a bar spoon. Traditionally served in a chilled Nick and Nora or coupe glass, the drink can be garnished with either a high-quality brandied cherry or lemon twist. For authenticity, bartenders recommend avoiding artificially colored maraschino cherries, instead opting for premium options like Luxardo cherries. Martini. In the realm of classic cocktails, precision and personalization define the perfect martini. The drink's enduring appeal lies in its adaptability to individual preferences, from the choice of base spirit to the amount of vermouth. Martini variations. The classic recipe has spawned several distinguished variations. Dry martini. Features a 5:1 gin to vermouth ratio. Dirty martini. Includes olive brine for savory notes. Gibson. Substitutes olive for pickled cocktail onions. Perfect martini. Combines equal parts sweet and dry vermouth. Martini ingredients. The foundation relies on quality components. Base spirit. London dry style gin or premium vodka, $25 or $35 range. Vermouth, high quality dry vermouth kept refrigerated. Bitters. Optional dash of orange bitters. Ice, large quality cubes for proper dilution. Martini garnishing guide. The garnish selection dramatically influences the final experience. Traditional options include olives. Use Sicilian or Castelvetrano varieties, served in odd numbers. Lemon twist. Express oils over drink, then rim the glass. Orange peel. Enhances botanical notes in gin-based versions. For optimal results, the cocktail should be stirred for 20 to 30 seconds, never shaken. ensuring proper dilution without ice shards. The drink should remain crystal clear when strained into a properly chilled martini glass. Daiquiri. Simple yet sophisticated, the daiquiri exemplifies how three basic ingredients can create one of the most celebrated entries in the classic cocktails list. Named after a beach near Santiago de Cuba, this refreshing drink earned its place in cocktail history when mining engineer Jennings Cox created it in 1898. Daiquiri history. The drink's journey from Cuba to worldwide recognition began when U.S. Admiral Lucius Johnson discovered it in 1909. After introducing it to Washington, D.C.'s Army and Navy Club, the daiquiri gained popularity among notable figures, including Ernest Hemingway and President John F. Kennedy. The cocktail's prominence surged during the 1940s when World War II rationing made whiskey scarce, while rum remained readily available through Roosevelt's good neighbor policy. Daiquiri. Ingredients. The classic recipe maintains three essential components. Light rum, 2 ounces providing the spirit base. Fresh lime juice, 1 ounce freshly squeezed. Sugar syrup, 0.75 ounces demerara or simple syrup. Daiquiri preparation methods. The key to crafting the perfect daiquiri lies in achieving precise balance. Bartenders recommend using a hand squeezer for limes, as oils from the rind enhance aromatics. The mixture should be shaken vigorously with ice until well chilled, then double strained into a chilled coupe glass. For optimal results, the ratio follows this template. Spirit, 2 parts. Sour, 3/4 part. Sweet, 3/4 part. The drink's enduring appeal stems from its delicate balance. When mixed correctly, no single element overpowers the others. Whiskey sour. A testament to maritime ingenuity, the whiskey sour emerged from the British Navy's practice of combining spirits with citrus to prevent scurvy. This practical solution evolved into one of the most enduring entries in the classic cocktails list. Whiskey sour origins. The first documented mention of this cocktail appeared in the Wisconsin newspaper, Waukesha Plain Dealer, in 1870. While some credit Elliott Stubb with creating the whiskey sour in Aquique in 1872, its origins likely predate both accounts, as sailors had been mixing similar combinations for decades. Whiskey sour. Ingredients. The classic recipe maintains precise proportions. Bourbon, whiskey, 2 ounces. Fresh lemon juice, 3/4 ounce. Simple syrup, 3/4 ounce. Whiskey sour mixing tips. The key to crafting the perfect whiskey sour lies in technique. For optimal results, bartenders recommend fresh components. Always use freshly squeezed lemon juice, as bottled alternatives compromise quality. Temperature control. Shake vigorously with ice until the shaker becomes painfully cold. Egg white option. Adding egg white creates a silky texture and dramatic foam top, though this variation, called Boston Sour, requires a dry shake without ice first. For an elevated experience, the New York Sour variation adds a red wine float, creating a striking layered effect that has captivated drinkers since its introduction in 1870. Moscow Mule. Born from a serendipitous business collaboration, the Moscow Mule has carved its niche among the world's most popular cocktails through its distinctive copper vessel and refreshing blend of flavors. Moscow Mule history. The cocktail emerged in 1941 when 3 entrepreneurs united their struggling products at Los Angeles Cock and Bull Pub. Sophie Berezinski arrived with copper mugs from her family's Moscow Copper Company, meeting Jack Morgan, who struggled to sell his ginger beer, and Jack Martin, who needed to market Smirnoff vodka. Their collaboration created not just a drink, but a marketing phenomenon that helped establish vodka in post-war America. Moscow Mule ingredients. The classic recipe maintains elegant simplicity. Vodka, 2 ounces. Ginger beer, 6 ounces. Fresh lime juice, 1/4 ounce. Moscow Mule serving style. The signature copper mug isn't merely aesthetic. It enhances the drinking experience by maintaining optimal temperature through copper's conductivity, intensifying the carbonation of ginger beer, creating a uniquely cold sensation against the lips. For proper service, bartenders recommend building the drink directly in a chilled copper mug filled with ice, adding vodka first, followed by lime juice, and topping with ginger beer. Modern food safety guidelines specify using copper mugs lined with food-safe metals like nickel or stainless steel, as acidic ingredients can react with pure copper. Espresso Martini. The 1980s cocktail renaissance brought forth one of the most distinctive entries in the classic cocktails list, The espresso martini. This caffeinated creation perfectly balances the kick of espresso with the smooth warmth of vodka. Espresso martini origins. Dick Bradsell crafted this iconic drink in 1983 at London's Soho Brasserie, responding to a model's request for something that would wake me up and fuck me up. Initially christened the vodka espresso, the cocktail gained prominence during London's emerging cocktail scene. Espresso martini. Ingredients. The perfect blend requires vodka, 2 ounces, coffee liqueur, 1/2 ounce, fresh espresso, 1 ounce, simple syrup, 1/2 ounce. Espresso martini. Making guide. The signature frothy top requires specific techniques. Use room temperature espresso to prevent ice dilution. Shake vigorously to create the characteristic crema. Double strain into a chilled coupe glass. Garnish with 3 coffee beans, symbolizing health, wealth, and happiness. For those without an espresso machine, cold brew concentrate serves as an effective alternative. While Kahlua remains the traditional choice for coffee liqueur, modern variations often feature Mr. Black for a less sweet profile. Mai Tai. Among the world's most misunderstood classic cocktails, the Mai Tai stands as a testament to the power of simplicity in mixology. Created to showcase premium rum rather than mask it, this tiki classic earned its name when first tasted by Tahitian friends who exclaimed, "Mai Tai Roa Ai," meaning out of this world. Mai Tai history Victor Trader Vic Bergeron crafted the original Mai Tai in 1944 at his Oakland establishment, using a rare 17-year-old J. Ray and Nephew rum. When supplies of this exceptional spirit dwindled, Bergeron adapted by blending different rums to recreate the original's complex flavor profile. Mai Tai ingredients. The authentic recipe calls for white rum, 1.5 ounces, orange curacao, 0.5 ounce, fresh lime juice, 0.75 ounce, orgeat, 0.5 ounce, dark rum float, 0.5 ounce. Mai Tai garnishing tips. The traditional garnish carries symbolic meaning, designed to evoke a tropical landscape. Spent lime shell, placed green side up, represents an island. Fresh mint sprig suggests a palm tree. Both elements combine to create a miniature tropical scene. Modern interpretations often include pineapple wedges or cherries, but purists maintain that the classic lime and mint combination best complements the drink's complex flavor profile. For optimal results, bartenders recommend using crushed ice and serving in a double old-fashioned glass. Bloody Mary. Versatility and showmanship combine in the Bloody Mary, a cocktail that has evolved from its humble beginnings into an elaborate brunch centerpiece. First crafted in the 1920s at Harry's New York bar in Paris by Fernand Pete Petiot, this savory cocktail gained prominence when Petiot brought it to New York's St. Regis Hotel in 1934. Bloody Mary origins. While several origin stories exist, the most credible account points to Petiot's experimentation with Russian vodka and American canned tomato juice in Paris. The drink's distinctive name remains debated, with theories ranging from Queen Mary Tudor to a Chicago server at a bar called the Bucket of Blood. Bloody Mary ingredients. The classic recipe combines vodka, 2 ounces, tomato juice, 4 ounces, Worcestershire, 2 dashes, hot sauce, 2 dashes, horseradish, 2 teaspoons, lemon juice to taste. Bloody Mary garnishing guide. Modern garnishing has evolved into an art form, with options ranging from basic to elaborate. Classic elements: celery stalk, green olives, lemon wedge, pickle spear. Premium add-ons: bacon, shrimp, cheese cubes, antipasto skewers. Over the top: mini sliders, fried chicken wings, lobster tails. The cocktail's reputation as a hangover cure stems from its combination of nutrients from tomato juice and the hair of the dog principle, making it one of few cocktails deemed socially acceptable for morning consumption. Gin and tonic. Medicine and mixology merge in the story of the gin and tonic, a drink that began as a malaria preventive in British colonial India during the 1850s. Scottish Dr. George Cleghorn discovered that quinine could prevent malaria, but its bitter taste proved challenging for soldiers to consume. Gin and tonic history. British officers in India combined their daily gin ration with quinine-laced tonic water, creating what Winston Churchill later dubbed the drink that saved more English lives and souls than all the doctors in the empire. The addition of sugar, lime, and gin made the medicinal tonic more palatable, establishing a cocktail that would endure for centuries. Gin and tonic ingredients. The classic recipe maintains flexible proportions: gin, 1 part, Tonic, 1 to 3 parts. Gin and tonic preparation tips. Modern preparation emphasizes quality and presentation. Ice selection. Large cubes prevent over-dilution. Glassware, traditional highball or modern balloon glass. Garnish options, lime wedge, citrus peel, or botanicals. Temperature. Must be bracingly cold for optimal taste. The Spanish gin tonica style, emerging in the early 2010s, revolutionized presentation by using large balloon glasses that enhance aromatic qualities. For optimal results, experts recommend pouring tonic down a bar spoon to preserve effervescence, while using premium tonic water enhances the drink's sophisticated profile. Cosmopolitan. Rising to prominence through television and pop culture, the Cosmopolitan has secured its place among the most influential classic cocktails of the modern era. This pink-hued drink's journey from San Francisco's gay bars to Manhattan's elite establishments showcases how cocktail culture evolves through social movements. Cosmopolitan origins. The drink's modern incarnation emerged in Manhattan when Toby Cicchini reformulated a basic vodka-cranberry combination at the Odeon in 1988. His innovation came from incorporating the newly launched Absolute Citron vodka and fresh lime juice, creating what would become the standard recipe. Cosmopolitan ingredients. The perfect Cosmopolitan requires precise measurements. Vodka, 2 ounces. Cointreau, 0.5 ounce. Cranberry juice, 0.75 ounces. Fresh lime juice, 0.25 ounces. Cosmopolitan mixing guide. The signature preparation demands attention to detail. Shake ingredients vigorously with ice until well chilled. Strain into a chilled martini glass. For the distinctive garnish, hold orange zest about 10 centimeters above the drink and flame it over the surface. The cocktail's success lies in its balance, not too sweet, not too tart. Premium ingredients make a noticeable difference, particularly in the choice of cranberry juice and triple sec. Modern bartenders often recommend Cointreau for its complex orange notes and superior mixing qualities. Aperol Spritz. The vibrant orange hue of the Aperol Spritz has become synonymous with Italian aperitivo culture since its creation by the Barbieri brothers in 1919. This refreshing cocktail emerged from 7 years of experimentation in their father's liqueur company, eventually becoming a cornerstone among classic cocktails. The drink's origins trace back to the 1800s in Italy's Veneto region, where Austro-Hungarian soldiers diluted strong Italian wines with a splash of water. The modern Aperol Spritz gained prominence in the 1950s when the official recipe was established, leading to its status as a pre-dinner ritual in Italian cafes. Aperol Spritz ingredients. The cocktail follows the precise 3-2-1 ratio. Prosecco, 3 parts. Aperol, 2 parts. Soda water, 1 part. Aperol Spritz, serving style. Proper preparation requires attention to detail. Build in a wine glass filled with ice. Add ingredients in order. Prosecco, Aperol, soda. Garnish with an orange slice. The cocktail's success stems from its versatility, with Campari Group noting its evolution from a purely aperitivo drink to accompanying various occasions, from brunch to informal dinners. Its lower alcohol content and balanced bittersweet profile have contributed to its growing popularity worldwide. Long Island iced tea. Deceptively potent yet surprisingly balanced, this classic cocktail boasts an alcohol concentration of approximately 22%, making it one of the most formidable entries in the top 100 cocktails list. Long Island iced tea origins. 2 competing claims trace this cocktail's roots. The first originates from Long Island, Tennessee, where Old Man Bishop created it during Prohibition in the 1920s. The second, more widely recognized version credits Robert Rosebud Butt, who crafted it in 1972 at Long Island's Oak Beach Inn during a triple sec cocktail competition. Long Island iced tea. Ingredients. The International Bartenders Association's recipe specifies precise measurements. Vodka, 0.5 ounces. Tequila, 0.5 ounces. White rum, 0.5 ounces. Gin, 0.5 ounces. Triple sec, 0.5 ounces. Cola, 2-3 Oz. Lemon juice, 2 parts. Long Island iced tea. Mixing tips. Proper preparation ensures optimal results. Use quality spirits but save premium bottles for simpler cocktails. Mix all spirits with lemon juice and simple syrup before adding cola. Add cola last to maintain carbonation. Garnish with lemon wedge or wheel for authenticity. The drink's success lies in achieving perfect balance. No single spirit should dominate the mixture. While modern variations exist, including the Tennessee version with maple syrup, the classic recipe remains a testament to how seemingly disparate ingredients can create an unexpectedly harmonious blend. Piña colada. Sunshine and tropical flavors merge in this iconic rum-based creation that has captivated cocktail enthusiasts since its inception at San Juan's Caribe Hilton Hotel. The piña colada's journey from hotel specialty to cultural phenomenon showcases the enduring appeal of perfectly balanced cocktails. Piña colada history. Bartender Ramon Mojito Marrero crafted the original recipe at the Caribe Hilton in 1954. The drink's popularity soared, leading to its designation as Puerto Rico's official cocktail in 1978. While multiple establishments claim ownership, the Caribe Hilton's creation story remains the most widely recognized, with Puerto Rico's governor officially acknowledging its birthplace in 2004. Piña colada. Ingredients. The classic recipe maintains precise proportions. White rum, 2 ounces. Cream of coconut, 3 tablespoons. Pineapple juice, 3 ounces. Ice, 2 cups. Piña colada preparation guide. The key to perfection lies in technique and ingredient selection. Use Coco Lopez cream of coconut for authentic flavor. Blend ingredients until smooth and frosty. For optimal results, freeze pineapple chunks 2 to 3 hours before mixing. Modern variations include using coconut milk for a lighter version, but traditionalists maintain that cream of coconut provides the signature richness that earned this cocktail its place among the world's most popular drinks. The name piña colada, Spanish for strained pineapple, reflects the original preparation method using freshly pressed and strained fruit. French 75, named after a powerful French artillery piece, this classic cocktail packs the same punch as its military namesake. The French 75mm field gun, capable of firing 15 rounds per minute during World War I, inspired this sophisticated blend of gin, champagne, and citrus. Gimlet. Naval medicine and mixology intersect in the story of the gimlet, a cocktail born from the British Royal Navy's fight against scurvy in the late 1880s. Rear Admiral Sir Thomas Gimlet understood that combining gin with lime juice could make the daily health requirement more palatable for his shipmates. Gimlet history. The cocktail's first documented mention appeared in 1928, describing it simply as gin and a spot of lime. Its evolution from medicinal mixture to sophisticated cocktail paralleled the development of Rose's lime cordial, the world's first fruit concentrate, which became the standard mixer for this drink. Gimlet ingredients. The traditional recipe maintains precise proportions. Modern ratio: gin, 2.5 parts. Lime juice, 0.5 part. Simple syrup, 0.5 part. Gimlet making tips. Modern preparation emphasizes balance and technique. Combine ingredients in a cocktail shaker with ice. Shake until well chilled for optimal temperature. Strain into a chilled coupe glass. While contemporary recipes often use fresh lime juice and simple syrup, some traditionalists maintain that a real gimlet requires equal parts gin and Rose's lime juice. The cocktail's versatility has spawned several variations, including the popular vodka gimlet and herb-infused versions featuring basil or rosemary.